welcome back to a new video. How you're doing? Hope you're well. So today I'm going to get back on with the installation and see how much I can get done. Going to carry on with the foam stuff for now because the van is going into the garage again to get the light off the dashboard sorted out. It just needed a reset. We're going to take that in after Liam has edited the YouTube video, and then hopefully get it sorted. They said it'd be about an hour, so we're going to go get a coffee or have a sit down. Rocky went to the vets this morning as well to have a checkup for his castration, his wound. He said it's healing really well, which is really good. So we're up early this morning at 9 o'clock. Well, he was at the vets at 9 o'clock in the morning. Had an early day, but then I've kind of been lazy for the rest of the day. So I need to get on with it and get this installation done because I feel like it's starting to take forever. So let's see how much I can get done before Liam gets the video edited.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done.
Right, so I've come out to the van now after editing the videos and stuff. We brought Rocky out as well. He's in the front somewhere down there. There he is. But yeah, so I've come out and I'll quickly update you on what Tabitha's managed to get done. She's actually done a lot. But quick update: we are not going to the garage today to get the rest of the van sorted out because they're too busy and we left it a bit too late, really. So now it's booked in for Monday morning at 8:30, I think it is, on Monday morning. So we'll take it then and hopefully it gets all sorted. But we've got the weekend now to work straight on the van because I don't think we've got anything else planned unless anything crops up. But like I said, let me quickly flip the camera around and I'll show you what Tabitha's actually managed to get done. So this is what she managed to get done. I can't remember exactly where we left you last time, but she's pretty much got all the roof done. She's done that one as well. Just got that little bit down there. You've been working, haven't you, girl?
Yes, I've new enough used one roll already. And yeah, I think we definitely should have this done today, especially now Liam's out. Right, so we're going to call it a day. It's getting dark. I don't know if you can see that steam, but yeah, it's getting cold as well. And I'm cooking dinner tonight, so we need to go make a start on that as well. But Tabitha did a really good job today. I can't take much credit because I only did little bits. But what I did, anyway, I'll do my bit first because that's what you should do. I did up there, so that's like above the bulkhead storage. That's kind of been covered in that foam stuff, and I've made a start on down here. Basically, because this is obviously all ridges, I'm filling in like the grooves first, because then when I stick the main bit on, it doesn't have to like go into that contour as much. It kind of can just sit against that. So I think that'll make it easier. It's not really for like extra insulation or anything like that. It's kind of just to make it easier, so we can hopefully just do it in one big piece rather than having to do it like in like a little jigsaw like we've done everywhere else. But Tabitha's pretty much done the rest of the van on her own. Obviously you've seen what we got up to yesterday, that stage. But if Tabitha swivels round, she can obviously show you what she's actually got done. And I think she's done a really good job, so props off to Tabitha today. Yeah, I've just been filling in loads of gaps. Still have the doors to do. But it's nearly finished, just filling in a few holes really.
Yeah, that's and you've done all the roof, haven't you? Pretty much the roof I think is all done.
Yes, near enough. I think there's a couple of gaps. Yeah,
so tomorrow, job. Yeah, so after we've filled in a few gaps, tomorrow it's kind of finish off the bulkhead, and then we're going to have some left over, so we're going to go and put some on the bonnet to hopefully like sound deaden a little bit of that. If it makes a difference or not, I don't know, but we're going to try it. And then we're kind of just going to fill in the little bits at the bottom that we spoke about, start off with these bits. Yeah, so we're just going to kind of stick a little bit in there and just use it up really, and then after that it's going to be actually putting the wool insulation in, which is awesome because that will be a lot easier. It's literally just spray glue everywhere, stick it on. Once that's done, and then we'll be doing the silver foil. But we've been making plans today about the kitchen because there's a joiner here who works on the farm, or just some work on the farm, and he's going to actually help us out with the kitchen. So the plan is to get the wall behind Tabitha done, like with cladding and everything, because there's going to be no wires behind that wall. So we're going to insulate that first with a wool, then put the silver foil on it, then actually clad it, and then we're going to get this bit done, the bulkhead, because we're going to have an L kitchen. So the plan is to have a big kitchen basically coming to about here. I think there's actually a mark, it's rubbed off, but it's about there the kitchen's going to come to, and then it's going to be, I can't remember, 900 centimetres high. I think it's, no, not 100 centimetres, that's 9 metres. 900 millimetres high. Jesus, that'd be mental. Yeah, so it's going to be 900 millimetres high and about 450 millimetres deep. And then that's where our cook is going to be. We're going to go for, I think we're just going to splash the cash and actually go for a cooker with an oven. Because we've always wanted one and we actually loved it when we was in the flat. So I think we're going to just spend the money and go for it, because we obviously plan on having this van for a long time. So yeah, I think we're just going to kind of do that. And if we have to go back to work a little bit earlier just to kind of top up savings again, then we might take that, like bite the bullet and do that. But anyway, the cooker's going to go here, and then it'll be just like work surface to obviously chop up and prep and stuff like that. And then on this side, it's going to have to be a bit shallower, like not as deep. So it's going to be 350mm this side. And then this is where the sink's going to be. So the sink's kind of going to be around this window area. And it's going to end somewhere around here, around like the end of the window is where it's going to end, because then it gives us enough room to step into the van and come in this way. Because if it sticks out too much, like over there, if it was that like width, it would be too much. So you'd kind of might catch your leg on it and it kind of get a bit annoying. So that's kind of the plan. And we was debating whether to buy pre-made cabinets and then cut them down to fit. But I think that's just going to be a waste of money. So I think we're actually going to build from scratch, which is what I was planning on doing anyway. But other people were saying maybe just like rip some cabinets down to fit it. But I think we're going to go ahead and actually build it from scratch just with a load of timber. And it should look better than when we did the VW, because I won't be doing most of the cuts. So it should actually be straight and kind of level, hopefully. And then I think we're planning on doing pallet wood doors, but painted pallet wood doors. So we're going for like a wood theme with like a pastel colour for the doors and some other trims around the van. So we've kind of been making plans today as well. We haven't just been sitting around doing nothing.
And we ordered the window today.
Yes, and we ordered the window today as well. So we're just going for one window. So we've changed our mind a lot on this. And we're just going to go for the sliding door window. So we was going to have one window there and one window over that side, and then even like a little rectangle window in the back. But it's kind of a toss-up between spending a lot of money, because we got quoted like, I think nearly £600 for them 3 windows, and that's without them fitted as well, because we can't find like someone who'll fit Iveco daily windows. And to be honest, I fit a VW windows and it isn't that hard, so I don't mind doing that myself. But it was about, I think it was about £550 for 3 windows, and that's just kind of a bit out of our budget really. So I think we're going to bite the bullet, go with one window just in that door, because we do have the vent up here, and we do have an option to put another vent in above the bed. So we kind of have enough ventilation, I think, anyway. And like Tabitha said, I think in yesterday's video, I think she might have said it, about the fact that the more windows you have, it means the more heat can get in the summer and the more heat that can get out in the winter, which is a big thing. So we're kind of going to take the risk and just go with one window, and we can always add one at a later date if we feel like we need to and when money gets a little bit better. But there's certain things that we'll compromise on, and windows is one of them, because yeah, we're not too fussed. Like if we're in the van, we're in the van. As long as you've got a window to see out and some ventilation, it should be okay. Whereas like a cooker for us, especially for me, I love cooking, and I know when I was in the VW I didn't do as much cooking as I did before when we lived in the flat, and that came down to the fact that I couldn't stand up and cook, and we didn't have an oven and stuff and a proper cooker. So yeah, I think that'd be huge to get a cooker in with an oven. So I'd rather spend the money there than actually on windows, to be honest. And I think that's basically what we got done today. So windows ordered, pretty much done most of the foam. So tomorrow, like I said, we can crack on with finishing up what we've got left to do, which isn't that much, and then actually put the wool installation everywhere. And the one thing that I'm not too sure about, which we'd have made a decision by the time this video comes out, but we bought like I think 3 canisters of expanding foam, and it was a closed cell one, so it couldn't soak up any water and stuff. And we actually bought it because we was going to use it in these like pillars, because you can obviously shove like the wool insulation in with like a stick and that lot, and we've seen a lot of people do that, but we thought it'd be easier just to do it with expanding foam. But we're debating what to do now, whether to do expanding foam or to just kind of shove a load of wool in there. Yeah, we're not too sure. That might be tomorrow's job, especially on that side, because like I said, it's important that we get that side done and the bulkhead done, because on Tuesday, Tim, the joiner, he's coming, and we're going to kind of mark everything out, go and buy the timber, and then hopefully start, because yeah, that'll be ready for it. Because our electric's going to go over there. I don't know if we've said it before, but electric's going to be going down there now. So we swapped sides. We was going to have electrics on that side, but we're going to do it that side now, so we can kind of keep it off that side and get that side done, and then just run the electrics up that side and over the roof. But yeah, it's all coming together. We've had a few quotes for our electric system as well, and to be honest, we're just going to do it ourselves, which we kind of said all along we was going to do because we thought it'd be cheaper, and it turns out it is quite a bit cheaper. So yeah, we're gonna start ordering that stuff. So it's kind of coming along now. Everything, all the plans are coming together, and we're starting to buy things like big bulky things and the expensive things. So yeah, hopefully when all that arrives, then it's literally just onto the build stage. And yeah, it kind of is annoying sometimes because we just kind of go out and just be traveling and stuff, but we do have to build the van, and we do want to make these videos as well. So it's kind of like we can't go too fast, else the videos are a bit short. Like today, obviously it's not been that much. It's mainly been me speaking now. So yeah, it's kind of the balance of getting everything right, where we're doing enough on the van each day and still doing like good videos. Yeah, it's kind of that balance that we're trying to find, and we keep like tussling with it every day. But I've waffled on enough. Most of you probably turned off, but I'm going to end the video here. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.